Hello everyone, I'm Great Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 279 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we have started our puffer farming outpost, and we should now have successful production of gaseous puffers, I believe. And I just want to get this column here scaled up to the same length as this other one, just for the sake of it, basically. So let's just start there. And we need more landfill for that, of course. I forgot. We need to go and grab that. Also, we should just have used this blueprint instead, because we don't need half of these power poles. Okay, let's go grab some landfill. And then we'll start thinking about the next buffers we need to farm. Landfill. Oops. Let's just take this. And actually, I probably should bring some more requester chests. And maybe some pipe as well. Good. How many fast logistic bots do we have around here? Quite a good amount, actually. Let's get those into the system. And see if we can get some of the old ones out, I guess. So I guess I should pull as much as possible out first. Well, there just isn't a lot left in the system, I guess. Or maybe the ones that are here are just out working. It's just going to be a little bit easier for them to get to me and deliver their stuff when I'm around. And less will be needed for the normal run of the base. Or the normal load. Also, let's get rid of these and these now. It's a start. I'm not gonna stick around and try to get everything out of here. I still have 800 in the system, so that's fine. And I got my landfill, so we should be good now. Good. Maybe we're not gonna grab the logistics zone extenders. Or maybe we are. Let's just do it. Oh, of course, that requires a little bit more space up here. And are we out of anything then? Okay. So, we should still have only a very low amount of artificial buffer atmosphere because we have not... Actually, we should slowly be running out because we're using some to just reprocess the acid gas into artificial buffer atmosphere. So we should lose 1/6 of our gas for every time we do all of this. And I guess some of these out here just don't have any gas, maybe? Or maybe they do. But yes, we need to actually turn some of our buffers into more atmosphere. And that is done with something. Or is it not into atmosphere? Is it into acid gas? Wait, no, not as a product. But if we just do this and then take this from here. Yes, we can make 20 artificial buffer atmosphere and compressed air into a bunch of acid gas that we can then turn into atmosphere. So that is what we will need to sustain ourselves here. And I just want that pin by itself. So we need 3 liquid inputs, one of them compressed air. If we were to say make 100 of this per second, please just let me put the number in, dang it. What? What is up here? Okay. That was very hard apparently. So 100 of this per second or something, that's 10 of these. Sure. 3 liquids in, 1 liquid out. That's pretty usual. And didn't we pair these up? Wait, what? Did I not do a whole thing where we paired them up 2 and 2? Or was... Oh, that's only this thing. Okay. For whatever reason. So this needs to do this. So we spent some gaseous buffers and nutrient bulk to get more acid gas. Great. So this is the acid gas, right? No, that's atmosphere. Oh yeah, and this is that acid gas, okay. But we need at least these 2 again. And then we need compressed air in. How much compressed air? 100 every 15 seconds. So 133. This can make 66, no, 33 per second. With a crafting speed of 2, so 66. What did I say here? I said 133 every 15 seconds. Divided by 15. Let's just call it 10, because why not? 10 per second. This makes 66 per second, so for every 6 of these we need 1 of these. You go out there somewhere. I will just move this out here. And maybe we'll just switch these around. To keep the output on the left side, because that's what we did up here. We need solid inputs and solid outputs. And we should just copy something like this, I guess. Or maybe not, we have more space in between these. Even space for power. Input, output. This being output and this being input. Your thing. And this is what we split here. And I guess we shouldn't run this if we have way too many gaseous buffers. We'll run into problems with that regardless, I think, but we'll fix that when we get there. Also, we don't need a lot of the other gases, right? No, a lot less. So this should be fine to power a lot of them. It is 4 times as much as we use for these though. So I think I calculated that we could have 400 of these just off of these on one pipe. So I can only have 100 of these. That's okay. I can live with those numbers. And we'll just put this over here as well. And run out of pipe. Good, and we need to bottle up the raw gas, so actually we needed this as well. I'm bad at this. These need to be longer. Good. And then we are farting out more acid gas. We should not flood the system with this acid gas, right? So this should only output if we have too little acid gas in the system. Let's say 200. And then we should actually be a lot more self-sufficient now. Maybe we need more of these though. If we make 220 or 200 for every cycle, 4 times as often as this, we make 800 every time this needs 20. So 20 into 20 by 5 is 100, by 8 is... What is 5 by 8 is just my question, I guess, so 40. One of these can handle 40 of these. We currently only have 100. Yeah. So we're already able to handle that, I guess. There's no reason not to scale this a lot higher. I don't think. As long as we're not running out of gaseous puffers, that is. Maybe the insertion of those puffers should also be limited. So if we have enough puffers. Of course that could cause shortages of gas, so that's probably not a good idea. Did we connect it? Yeah, let's disconnect again. Good. So I think that's it for gaseous puffers. And we are reprocessing everything. Are we unable to keep up with the acid gas, I wonder? We do have a lot of acid gas, actually. So maybe we should scale this stuff up. I mean, it's expected to have a lot of acid gas, but is it too much? Or can we make enough atmosphere? I wonder, because we don't have any of that left. Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna scale this up in any case. Something like that. We have extra gaseous puffers. So that is still good. But those should be used down here, right? Or are we making enough extra? I don't know. I just saw that I had put some of these in here. Let's get rid of those. Or just bring them with us back to base. We can get rid of stuff like beans. And I guess that's it. Okay, is it time to look at the next thing? I guess so. So, puffer farming, or gaseous puffer farming done. This helps with other stuff, but let's get rid of it. This is what we are currently doing. Let's just keep that by itself, I guess. So we needed the acidic ones and the corrosive ones, right? These are just for other stuff like making acid gas or handling acid gas. And we can use any extras for meat. So if we wanted to make acidic puffers, actually we should already have gotten some eggs. Yes, good. So look in here. If we hatch eggs, we can get some gaseous puffers if we're unlucky, or get some acidic puffers if not. Good. So that is just what we need to do. That's everything we can do with the eggs, right? Yes. So we should get some of that in here. And do acidic puffer 20. And corrosive buffer 20. And then that should be better, and we should not request those here now. Are we low on robots or something? No. Then why are these not being transferred? Oh, I requested the puffer instead of the egg. Same thing here, I guess. Okay. That makes more sense. So we got at least a corrosive puffer, at least. It seems like the yellow one just makes gaseous for now, but it'll be better soon, I hope. Wait, what? Oh, I guess there is a chance that they make nothing but the eggshell. But we are really unlucky at the moment, it seems. We have a 60% chance, and we've already processed 4 and gotten none. Unlucky, but here it is. Good. And I keep not actually putting this recipe in. Let's just get that in there. And we want to use these. Actually, we said we wanted the puff out here. Let's say the same thing here. 10. We need a bunch of eggs. And we make those eggs with this or this. This costs us gaseous puffers again. This does not. This costs us pips. This costs us corn and gaseous puffers. So isn't this just better? Unless we can't handle the byproducts of the other egg types, I guess. What are the time differences? 60 seconds and 60 seconds. So here we get 0.75 of an egg. Here we only get 0.7, true, but then we get a bunch of other stuff. That should be useful. Though I guess we will end up with too many blue rancid puffer eggs. We probably need to do this to offset that at some point. Meaning we need nuts and either pips or corn. Why don't we just do this? I'm just afraid that we could get too many gaseous puffers or something. But is that really a problem? I hope not. This is so not right. We don't need 16.7 of these, do we? Or maybe we do, since we get some of these back. Let's just get rid of the egg bit. And then we'll just scale everything later if we seem to need it. Yes. This is just simple to do, so this is what we're doing, except maybe not, because we don't have pips currently. So I guess we should see what we can do about that. Nothing currently. Mashed potatoes. Don't have any of the recipes to make that. I guess we could research that though. Need this. Maybe we should just go in that direction. Alternatively, we can just start this up with the other recipe. We could also just not do this right now and focus on small biters, because that's what we need for the first modules and the first beacons. Why is this not an output? Come on. Because we lose them from... Wait, what? No, because we get more eggs. But I guess that makes sense. This is not a product then, because it goes back in. But then we just want 10 eggs per second. So this takes twice as many machines, because it actually calculates what goes back in. We don't have corn either, and we can't make that yet either. So we might as well just do this, right? We can get mashed potatoes out of all of our gardens now. So, unless there's something annoying with this recipe. Which I don't see. That's what we should be doing. Corn comes from something in here, right? That's corn. More corn. We're at least researching this for now. So if we get mashed potatoes, that would be pips and not corn. I just don't know what I would prefer, to be honest. Seems like we need more machines for this to make 10 eggs per second, where this just goes back in. We only need 800 here. Why is that? I mean, yes, the recipe was, or the ratio was a little bit better, but that shouldn't make this much of a difference. So what am I missing here? Inputting that and outputting it, so it just goes back in. And that seems to be the only thing. Oh, we need to... Yeah, we still need to process some of these. Turn them back into acidic buffers. So if we could add that and it could actually calculate it somehow. Maybe it can do that somewhat. This is actually more machines. I think that's right. And this should be fine. So we are going with this one. We need pips. We have mustard potato farming now. I guess mustard potato farming it is. We just need to make some swamp farms first, I believe. Because this can only be done in a swamp farm and not in the standard farm. And we probably need a lot of fertilizer, but that's fine. We have eggshells that we can make into compost. That can then be turned into fertilizer. So I guess that means we need to go to farming. Unless we just postpone this and start working with what we have. Or some beacons. Need crystal slurry and crystal grindstones for this. We just need to remember that. First, I'm just gonna focus on everything else. These should all just be one-to-one. Yes, good. This can be used for both crystal slurry and the grindstones. Good to know. Oh, whoops. And this will come from small biters, which require raw meat to farm and get crystal splinters out of. No, they make meat, sorry, but I think we need that meat back into the system to farm them. So we just need to farm small biters. I guess that's what I really wanted in here and not this stuff. So if we do... This seems to be the most efficient, right? 4 small biters and some alien meat becomes 4 raw crystals, whereas 4 small biters here would become... Oh yeah, we only need use up 0.1 of a small biter, whereas 4 here would just disappear entirely and we would not even get 4 raw crystals, but we would get some meat, of course. I think I would rather have the meat from the puffers, but I might be wrong about that. We can also get more meat instead of more crystals. No, that's a queen, sorry. I think this is the way to go if we want a bunch. It requires a little bit more setup, but that's fine. And then we need the farming stuff here. So this is how we farm it, right? Well, first we need the eggs, and then we turn those into hopefully some queens at some point. And then when we have queens, we can start farming the eggs. And then we have a circle. And then we can get out of the circle with this. That seems to be fine, yes. So what we need to start it all up is this. Which requires crystal seed and crystal dust. So we need a geode outpost, I guess. We will need that for crystal slurry or the crystal catalyst at some point anyway. So that's probably fine. We can just do more stuff with geodes there. Could also farm for leaves from Nixaflex or Nixiflex. But this is just easy. Probably takes way less machines, I would guess. So that's fine. Again, we make that by itself, I think. Yes. Then this is alien bacteria. We currently get that from the alienated fish water, but we could just as well get it from mushroom potato farming, which we have been talking about. And let's just stop this from flashing because it annoys me. Petri dish. Oh no. Glass is easy, although we probably need to make an outpost for that. Sodium hydroxide, cellulose fiber, chloromethane. Yay. We should be able to get that in small amounts from our fluid processing area, and this is small amounts. So do we need this for anything but petri dishes? No. Oh, the inoculated petri dish, sorry. And same with this. Yes. And this is used for different types of these, as well as ruby stuff. For alien pre-artifacts. Is this late game science or what? No, it's artifacts. And that's for science, right? No, it's for late game tech. Okay. How much does it take to make these? Not that much. So I would hope I have been just collecting enough of that. It is the alien artifact we have here. It's not the small ones by any chance, right? Shouldn't this be here or here? Where are these things? Nowhere, okay. Cool. It's here, so it has been working to get rid of stuff, so that must be the ones we're having. And decisions about which order we do things in. We're not currently exporting this from fish farming, right? We're only exporting the alien goo. That's not it. Yeah. Yes. And we're not currently producing enough to export it. We use it all for the goo. And this is already a lot of machines. So mashed potato farming. Or just focus on all the other small things first. So the reason why I'll start looking into this is because I want to know if I need an outpost that makes these. And I probably do. Or what? What did you need these for? Just to make crystal shards, which we don't want to do like that. So maybe we don't need an outpost. If we just need a few to get the first eggs, then we should just do a bootstrap setup, right? And this is also used for the next couple of egg or biter sizes, whatever. And what about this stuff? Oh, that is from Petri dish. Why didn't I find that? Oh, because it's red. Oh, because it isn't from this, it's from Petri dish. And that, again, is just used for the initial eggs. So that should also just be a bootstrap setup, I think. So no Petri dish outpost. That makes me a little bit happy. Just need to make sure that we can make this stuff into this stuff. That's fine. If we make this at the fluid outpost, we can just bottle some of it up and then make this somewhere in a bootstrap and then make this somewhere in a bootstrap. And this and this and not this. We still need the crystal stuff for other things, I think. Right? Or maybe not. But we need a geode outpost, but it's not really necessary here. At that geode outpost, we could just bootstrap some crystal production for this stuff. Or crystal dust, sorry. And we only need some puffer eggshell powder for this as well. Wait, we don't need that. My bad. Just need the green one. So we never need the eggs, is that... Well, we need them for compost. I am running in circles here, as always. If we don't need a lot of this, we can just take it from fish farming. No reason to set up mashed potato, I don't think. So let's see how much of that we can just grab. Do we have the research for small biter? Yes, in here. Good. This is all just bootstrapped then. And can be used for the egg. Oh, we also need, well, again, just some for the first eggs. Let's just have a look at what we need to keep this going. Alien processed meat is a thing. So this is what we need to keep it going, and we get a queen out of it every now and then. That's not too bad. This is not too bad. It's the alienated or alien processed meat. And then we should be golden after that. There's not even any hatching. Oh, this is the hatching, I guess. And then at some point we start using the biters for crystals, which gives us meat out that we can use for the alien processed meat. So we can just import the goo and reuse our meat. Hopefully that should be okay. We're probably overstepping our hell mod boundaries here, but let's see. Yeah, it does not want to compute everything here. Raw meat, raw meat. Well, we can just drop this by itself and say we want 2.5 of that. But then it requires some of these, so... One of these becomes how much meat? 1 meat, so it is not, in fact, a good setup. It will give us negative meat, which I guess makes sense. Even with the queens involved as well, right? Yes. So we do need meat from the outside somewhere. This is all just fish, yes. This is all puffers, yes. Puffers can still generate a lot of meat. Small biter makes a little bit of meat. Biter queen makes a little bit of meat. Same with these. Same with these. But not enough. Since we need 2.5 meat to make 1 biter, and we only get 1 meat out of that biter, so yes. That would be not very self-sufficient, so we need this in. Good to know. We might need to get rid of some queens every now and then though, but that's fine. Also, we do still need to get the raw crystals, so... Wait, no, we get that from this. Where we lose 0.1 of a small biter. So no, we don't ever need to turn them into meat. Just into crystals. Okay. So that's fine. Then again, I am just gonna take this one and put it by itself here. So we can see what we need. Good. This is our current focus then. And let's just go to fish farming for this. At least some of it. I guess we should just say 1 here, just to have some numbers. That's 10. That should give us, what, 50 eggs? But we need how many eggs for 1 queen? That's like 100, right? Why can't I just see that recipe? Okay, let's just go this direction, I guess. This one. No, wait, this one. We have a 5% chance, so 20 eggs should give us 1 queen. We need 2 queens though. But yeah, that's just a little bit more of this. Then we should have everything for our bootstrap of this. Then we probably need more when we need the other or bigger biters, but we'll see. Good. Let's just clean this up again. No, this is probably fine. Why is this in here though? So that we have. We should maybe grab some glass then. Or maybe we should just go make this. Probably make most of this in the fluid area. Just as a bootstrap. Since that's where we have the fluid. Do we need the fluid for anything else than this? Nope. And we don't need this for anything else, really. Titanium paste, copper paste. What is this stuff used for? For alien artifacts, which I don't think we need. So that's a no. So maybe we shouldn't make a permanent setup for this either. Or what? Do we have methane here yet? No. Maybe we should just make this down here then. That's a nice place for bootstrap anyway. Because we should definitely have some methane. And chlorine maybe. No? No chlorine? What? We need to bring those together somehow. I guess we're just going to take some chlorine from here. Just bottle it up. Do we have bottles already? No, I don't think so. Chlorine, bottle. No bottles. No steel. We never brought a train in with steel, I guess. Can we just get all of this stuff out of these hands? Fluid, empty, go. Good, we just get plastic right now as well. Might as well, right? Plastic, plastic. Ball, fluid, empty, go. Okay, we'll just have to wait. So we're just bringing this over to our main base. And the main base can supply us with sodium hydroxide and glass and Maybe these, maybe not. We'll see. We can get some geodes at least that we can crush. Yep. Just need this steel to come back somewhat fast. Which means we need this train out of the way. Which might mean we need this, no? I made a train with everything at some point here. Was that a better solution to this problem? I don't know. We made it for plastic. So it was quite recently, everything compared, that we did that. You have a bit. Can we call that a couple of hundred, maybe? It's probably not more than that. 300. At full speed, I guess. Yeah, we are. Okay. Just a little bit longer. Come on. Oh, just get there now. I really should just go grab some more steel, actually. I don't want to wait and then not have enough bottles anyway. Good. Good, we have bottles. Why are we not filling? Oh, because of that. And how much of this do we need? Very little as well. Let's just stop there. Fine. And yes, then we'll just go and do this at the main base. We can grab all of that, we can grab this, we can grab... We already grabbed that, and we just need to crush some geodes, that's fine. Good. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.